Is this thing working? Oh, I think it is. Yo, what's up, guys? Wacky Anime back again with another What If, and today we're continuing. What if Deku was the reincarnation of Anos Voldigoad? And well, you guys should shout out to the Dragon Lord. You guys should go thank him, because without him, this video wouldn't have come, because he never non-stopped asked me for it. So, well, you guys should just thank him. Make sure to subscribe. He's also a cool dude. Make sure to also subscribe to the avatars of the mysta clan. So, yeah, I'll also link Six Mysta's Discord. A link in the description. So, if you guys want to talk to me, just join that Discord, because I'll mostly be online on that Discord. So, anyways, let's just hop into this What If. So, last time we pretty much left off on Aizawa's test. And so we'll be continuing from there. When, as everyone is, enjoying their time, they hear a familiar voice. They look to the door, and it's none other than All Might himself. Everyone is excited, including Deku, even though Deku was saw him a while back. And so, yeah. So, All Might tells them about the hero and villain test, so they decide to go in their uniform. And Deku's uniform isn't, what he has in canon. His uniform, I would say, would be the same as of Anos Voldigoad's demon uniform. Well, I wouldn't say the school uniform he wears in the anime, before he gets reincarnated. So now everyone is pretty amazed at Deku's uniform, and they're pretty confused on how much time he had to make it. But Deku simply said, I could just summon my uniform at any time. So this is like, damn, he must have some strange powers. So All Might pulls out a box, and he says, there are different letters on these, circles. I don't really remember what he says, but he pulls out the two, orb things, and then it's Team Deku versus Team Bakugo. Bakugo gets excited because he gets to fight his rival, and Deku is kind of bummed because is sick or tired of sparring with Bakugo pretty much all the time, and wanted to fight someone else. But Deku's kind of also excited that, he's gonna be fighting Ida and wants to test Ida. So, they go in the building, and Bakugo is a bit cautious, so he doesn't lash out as in canon. He's, trying to stay back, and he tells Ida to watch guard, because he's gonna explore to find, he's not gonna rush. Like, he would probably try to find them and, stalk them. But he probably knows that Deku's gonna find him, so yeah. So Deku doesn't think of a plan, he just walks straight, pretty much like Bakugo in canon. And this kind of makes Uraka confused, but she just rolls with it for now. So she follows Deku, and Deku can sense something. Deku turns around and sees a slight flash of something. Deku just tells him to come out, and Bakugo just appears. So Bakugo's like, Deku, I think it's time for you to fight me. And Deku, he's kind of bored, so he just ignores this and walks away. And Bakugo lashes out at Deku for ignoring him. And this he just does an explosion on Deku, which blows, Deku a bit back. But Deku laughs it off, and he just gets up, and he's like, not bad, Bakugo, but you might have to try better than that. So he then, he shoots out a small fire that comes out of his finger. Bakugo was smart enough to dodge it, but when he dodged it, he did get a bit grazed. And Bakugo turns around him to see pretty much a huge hole. So Bakugo's like, you think that's gonna scare me, and charges at Deku, but Deku just instantly vanishes. He teleports in the room where Ida is, and Ida's protecting the bomb, and Ida's, well, trying to act like a villain, as in canon, and Deku gets kind of weirded out by this. So Deku just walks in, and he says, "You're Tenya Ida, right? Well, let's see what you got." And Ida, well, just runs in front of Deku trying to kick him, but Deku sees this coming and successfully dodges it. Deku replies by saying not bad, and Ida's shocked at the speed that Deku can move in. Deku's kind of dodging Ida's attacks at this point, and he just tells Ida to stop, and Ida just freezes there on the spot. Deku just heads over to the bomb and touches it, which instantly makes his team win. And Uraraka is kind of bummed that she never get to do anything, and she's also kind of angry that she kind of let Deku do everything. So she kind of is like, I should be a better hero than this. If I'm not a good hero, then I might not make money for my family. So, yeah, pretty much. Bakugo's kinda bummed that he lost, but he's also kinda happy that he never took off Midoriya, because this might have made Deku lash out at Bakugo. The other battles kinda happened the same, and pretty much. So, when everyone's hanging out, Aizawa walks in the room, and he tells them about the news that they will be going somewhere very special. So everyone gets excited, and so they leave. So as they're in the bus, they kind of stop at the point where they're supposed to be, and Deku is just in, his sports uniform, because he can actually just get his uniform at any time. So when they stop, they see Deku sees someone very familiar that he's seen somewhere, and he was like, "Oh wait, that's the Hero 13." And Deku and Uraraka both, kind of freak out at this. Well, not much as of Deku as in canon, mostly Uraraka freaks out. So, 13 says that this is the USJ. Pretty much what he says in canon, he shows that why All Might hasn't appeared at this point. So, you'll guess everything here is pretty much normal and the same as in canon. So, when pretty much everyone is exploring the USJ, they see a black mist appear that seems to be very large, and a figure walks through. Everyone's confused at this figure, and more figures start to walk through. And then this catches Aizawa and says that this is a villain attack. Then, just before everyone runs away, the black mist forms around them, and then they get teleported. Deku sees this coming, but he doesn't decide to dodge it, as he just is, kind of bored of life at this point and just lets it happen. So Deku gets teleported with Suyu and Mineta, and what happens here is that Deku doesn't really give a damn, so he tells Suyu and Mineta to do whatever they want, and this pisses them off, as they're kind of angry that Deku doesn't want to really do anything or bother with the villains. Then, they look away for a split second, and when they turn back, Deku's gone. But who's replaced Deku is someone they've never seen before. It's pretty much, I would say, Deku, but his hair is green, but his body is whole different. Deku has now transformed into Anos Voldigoad. Deku is, I would say Anos Voldigoad is finally happy that, he's pretty much back in his original body, but he says to himself that he won't be able to keep this for long. So he just grabs Mineta and Sue and teleports them away from the danger. So Deku turns around to see Aizawa and 13. And he sees 13 is kind of beaten up, and Aizawa is fighting heroes, and he's on he's like holding up for so then Deku sees another portal open up, and out comes Shigaraki and Kurogiri, and falling behind him is a giant figure, and this figure is none other than the Nomu. So Deku is like, I sense so much power coming from that creature. So he decides to charge it, and he kind of punches it so hard that it gets a hole in his chest, but it still survives. But there's no backlash. It doesn't get knocked back. It's just shocked at the power that Deku has shown, and Shigaraki never even have any time to react. The second he looks to his right, there's just a huge hole in the Nomu, and the Nomu start to regenerate. And there's just some random guy who looks to be like in his teens just standing there. So Shigaraki tries to go grab Deku, Anos Voldigoad, but he just sees this and punches Shigaraki off away. And this kind of pisses off Shigaraki. And he's like, why does this kid have so much power? So he tells Kurogiri to make a portal and try to get the kid away. But this doesn't stop Deku, as Deku kind of punches Kurogiri and kind of knocks him out. And Deku's like, this fight is between me and, this strange creature here. Deku is like, encouraging the Nomu to punch him. But Deku's like, there's some power coming out of you. And this, goes on for a while, which gives Kurogiri enough time to wake up. And Shigaraki instantly, the first thing he says to Kurogiri is to make a portal and get them both out of here, which they both do and successfully escape, leaving the other villains behind and the Nomu. Kurogiri is shocked at why Shigaraki just left the Nomu, and Shigaraki tells him that that guy's no ordinary kid, and just kind of, it's best if we don't do anything. So now Deku's just taking every hit from the Nomu, saying, oh, you're not that strong, I should just end you here. Which Deku, walks back. And he just walks back, and the Nomu starts to bleed almost everywhere around its body. And Deku's like, can you feel the pain? Can you hear it? This is, you're taking damage from my heartbeat. And all the villains that are around are also feeling this pain, and they're all screaming in agony. And Aizawa sees Anos, and he's like, who the hell is this guy? I don't think he's a hero. And just before Aizawa can tell Anos anything, Anos transforms back into Deku's body, and the Nomu's able to break free, and all the other villains. And the Nomu gets ready to punch Deku, which Deku, kind of tells the Nomu to stop. And Deku, winds a punch and punches the Nomu incredibly hard, which, I would say is 2 times stronger than All Might's normal punch in canon to what he did to the Nomu. So, the main villains escaped, but a few of them are still here. So they take away the villains to prison, and so, pretty much. Deku was kind of bored that, he couldn't find a good person, but he's kind of intrigued that he actually can transform into his body, but not for a certain amount of time. And so he just kind of walks it off, and Aizawa is shocked that, now Midoriya can transform into people. How many quirks does he have? How strong is he really? And a few seconds later, other heroes appear to, help take down the remaining villains. So, well, hope you guys enjoyed this part. Like I said in the beginning, make sure to thank the Dragon Lord for asking for this damn what if. And if you guys enjoyed, well, you know what to do. Anyways, peace out.